Hi guys! So, you'll never believe what came in the mail yesterday. I didn't get the mail notification until midnight because my phone doesn't like to alert me of emails until midnight. I really need to change that because this could have been an amazing thing. Because my shirt that I was talking about yesterday, my All for the Game shirt, it came in today. So here's the front. Like I said, Palmetto State Foxes. It says stickball because one of the characters references Eggsy as stickball. And then it has Justin number 10 on the back because Neil is my son and I love him. So yeah, I'm absolutely in love with this shirt. And I'm definitely going to be wearing it tomorrow. So if I film a video tomorrow, it'll be in this shirt. Anyway, I'm doing the totally should have book tag because I totally should have gone to the mail, place yesterday. And I thought that was fitting. So, anyway, question number 1 is totally should have gotten a sequel. And I went with Good Omens because I want to see more Crowley and Aziraphale. Give me more Crowley and Aziraphale. They work so, their banter is just so great. And, I just love them. And I want more of them. So, yeah, give me a sequel to Good Omens. The next one is totally should have gotten a spin-off series. And I went with Les Mis, because I want a spin-off series with the Barricade Boys. I want to see them, just in-depth planning the revolution. I want to see, their lives outside of planning the revolution. I want to see them having, parties and shit. Because, even though it's 1832, they're still having parties. And I want to see more Enjolras and Grantaire action. That would be great. Just give me a Barricades Boys spinoff, please. And the next one is an author who should totally write more books. And I was going to go with Madeline Miller, since she's only wrote The Song of Achilles. But she's coming out with Circe in April, so I was like, that's kind of not really fair. So I went with Nora Skavik, I think is how you maybe pronounce her last name. I'm not completely sure. Find out why I'm holding the Raven King instead of the Foxhole Court in the not the next question, but in a later question. And the next question, speaking of next questions, is a character who totally should have ended up with somebody else. And I went with Leo, because he ends up with Calypso in this, he and Calypso are a thing in this book, and, they're fine, but, I wish Leo would have ended up with, somebody different. I don't know who exactly, or maybe no one at all. Maybe Leo, can just be the seventh wheel, and I can, be yes, my son, I am the same. I don't know. I'm not a fan of Leo and Calypso's relationship that much, so I think he should have ended up with somebody different. The next one is totally should have had a different ending, and this is no surprise if you've watched other videos of mine, but it's Harry Potter. I'm really not a fan of the epilogue, so, yeah, I wish Harry Potter would have had a different ending because, the epilogue is just not good. I'm sorry, fam. I know everybody loves Harry Potter, but does everybody really love the epilogue? We deserve better, guys. Come on. The next one is totally should have had a better movie franchise. And Percy Jackson deserves better. Do you know the shitty... Okay, so the movie is totally should have had a movie franchise, but I'm doing Percy Jackson just because the fucking movies are fucking terrible and deserve better. Percy Jackson deserves, Harry Potter grade quality movies. Better than Harry Potter quality movies, I would say. Because I like Percy Jackson more than I like Harry Potter. Sorry, fam. Yeah, Percy Jackson definitely deserves an amazing movie series, and it didn't get one. I got 2 shitty movies that were terrible. And the next one is totally should have had a TV show. And I went with the Song of Achilles because I want that Song of Achilles miniseries. Give me the Song of Achilles series, miniseries, or give me death, as I like to say. It's never gonna happen. I'm never gonna get the Song of Achilles miniseries that I want so badly. But, yeah, I really want a Song of Achilles miniseries, and I would do anything for one. The next one is totally should have had only one point of view. And I went with the Iliad because I'm really only here for Achilles and Diomedes, to be honest. Like, I know it's supposed to, like, explain war and shit, and for that you have to have, like, a bunch of points of view, and Achilles is, like, not fighting for most of the time, so it would be boring to have only his point of view, but you can, like, switch back and forth. Okay, it's one point of view, but I'm still going, the question was one point of view, but I'm still going with the Iliad, because, okay, think about it, just Diomedes' point of view. He fights a lot, so you still get the war action, and you get, like, him going on the raid with Odysseus, and shit, and I don't know. I couldn't come up with a very good book for this question, so I went with the Iliad, because it was the best one I could come up with. The next one is totally should have had a cover change. And I went with the Raven King, which is ironic because my favorite cover is the Raven King from the Raven Cycle. But the Raven King from All for the Game, not so much. It's fine. I know the artwork was done by the author's sister, I believe. And, like, it's fine. It's a nice raven, but, like, I want more. I want more from it. And you don't get that. You just get this raven. And it's not as cool as, like the All for the Game series in general, the covers could be better, but at least, like, the Kingsmen and the Foxhole Court have, like, something kind of, like, iconic. So, like, the fox paw obviously is really iconic, and then the crossed Eggsy sticks are iconic, because both of them are on my shirt. Like, see? Both of them are on my shirt. That's how iconic they are. But, like, just a raven. It doesn't even have, like, a little crown. Like, give it a little crown. It's the Raven King. But yeah, so I totally think this should have got a cover change. The next one is totally should have kept the original covers, and I really only know about the original cover of the Song of Achilles, and I love the original cover of the Song of Achilles. It's like this breastplate with, like, the Song of Achilles written on it in, like, fancy font, and it's, like, real cool. And, like, this blue one is fine, but, like, I liked that one better. So, yeah. And the final one is totally should have stopped at book 1. And I don't own this book, but it's Twilight, because that was the only series that I could think of that I don't like and that I wanted to stop at book 1. At the time when I was reading it, of course, I was like, no, this is the best thing ever. But that was in middle school, and I had no concept of what abusive relationships were. So, yeah, Twilight should have definitely stopped at book 1, and we wouldn't have had all of the mess that we had that followed. So, that's it for the questions. And surprisingly, this video is under 10 minutes. So I will see you guys in the next video. Bye, guys!